The first year module, Evolution and Animal Biology, is taken by our biology and human biology students. It covers all of evolution, introducing the major concepts from the history of evolutionary thought through speciation, adaptation, human evolution and animal behaviour, and includes the genetics underpinning evolution, and then develops some of those ideas into looking at the specific adaptations of animals such as birds and insects to their environment. The course is taught by lecturers in the department who are experts in their field and is assessed by a series of formative, that's just to give you feedback, and summative assessments during the course, taking the form of tests and practical write-ups, and a final exam at the end of the year. And if you're excited and interested in this course, there are second and third year modules in both environmental areas, but also in the medical focused molecular areas that build on the material that we've taught you in this course.
Biodiversity represents everything that lives on Earth. It is the fruit of billions of years of evolution, shaped by natural processes and increasingly by the influence of humans. So far, about 1.75 million species have been identified, but scientists believe there could be 13 million species living on our planet. Biodiversity is life. It heals us, as more than 70,000 plant and tree species on Earth are used in medicine. It gives us shelter. Without wood, we couldn't build houses, furniture, or tools. Biodiversity feeds us and clothes us. The consumption patterns of people in rich countries are the principal cause of biodiversity loss. The rapid loss of the Earth's species is estimated to be between 1,000 and 10,000 times higher than the natural extinction rate. Today, our planet hosts 7 billion people. We need to preserve biodiversity so that it can meet the needs of 9 billion of us in 2050. The UN Convention on Biological Diversity aims to provide a framework to address the promotion and protection of biodiversity as a source of goods and services essential to life. The effect of human activities magnified in recent years by population growth and global climate change has greatly reduced biodiversity in ecosystems around the world. One way each of us can contribute to foster biodiversity is to choose a more sustainable lifestyle. Education can help us recognise that our individual actions, as harmless as they can appear, can have global ramifications. We need to learn that we are all part of a web of life. When one species disappears, others are at risk of disappearing as a result. We need to empower our children and youth today to help foster biodiversity tomorrow. But how? Let's take the example of a group of secondary students that goes to observe what remains of the forest in a protected area. After learning firsthand about the importance of forests, students discuss the reasons for deforestation and its effects on the livelihoods of communities, as well as on climate and other natural hazards. They then develop a list of simple actions to help restore the forest and better manage it through actions they can take at school and at home. To communicate these actions to other schools and within the community, they animate a community radio program to encourage replanting trees and other plants in their area. During community festivities, they organise role-playing activities to raise awareness of the various aspects of preservation, as well as the use and promotion of the resources within protected areas. Protecting our planet is in our hands, and it is education that can help us act today.
Life-supporting biological diversity is being lost at historically high rates. The number of species of plants, animals, and microorganisms, the enormous diversity of genes in these species, and the different ecosystems on the planet, such as deserts, rainforests, and coral reefs, are all a part of a biologically diverse Earth. This is crucial. The richer life's diversity, the greater the opportunity for medical discoveries, sustainable development, human well-being, and resiliency of all living things in the face of new challenges such as climate change. Biodiversity is a major challenge. Can you think of a solution? Share it with the planet.
Animals are all very different. Many animals have adapted to their surroundings. An adaptation is something that allows an animal to better survive in its environment. Most animals do not drop and play dead, but the opossum becomes motionless so predators think it's dead. Hair allows animals to stay warm in frigid temperatures, but can also be shed during the warmer months. Some animals appear bigger when predators are around as a way to scare them off. Some animals that live where resources are limited can store food and water for a period of time. Another way for animals to escape the winter's harsh conditions when resources are in short supply is to go into hibernation, where they go into a deep sleep. Many animals have coats that help them to blend into their surroundings to prevent predators from seeing them. Some animals travel thousands of miles to warmer climates during winter in search of food and a safer mating place. Being able to fly allows animals to get to places faster, search more area for food, and to escape predators more easily. And our last adaptation are animals that live together. They can help each other find food, care for young, and protect against other predators. Safety in numbers. Animals continue to adapt to make the most of their environment.
Many people are under the mistaken impression that people from different racial backgrounds have big differences in their DNA instructions, but this is not the case. The entire human race has a remarkably low level of genetic variety. Some biologists have remarked that if you sequence the DNA of two humans on opposite sides of the globe, their DNA would show less variation than that of two chimpanzees on the same mountain in Africa. These discoveries have profound implications. Since the human race has low genetic variety, this means it must have originated fairly recently. Racial groups have not, therefore, evolved independently over long periods of time. These discoveries are consistent with the Bible's version of history, whereby the human population originated from two parents only thousands of years ago, and that the people groups have originated since then.
To find out more from Creation Ministries International, visit our website, creation.com.